arrived at Tesco. I have to come here sometimes in the morning, and it's usually very quiet, but there's currently a fuel shortage in the UK, so there are people everywhere. And I'll see if I can get, I don't know if you can see, turn that off. That might be better. You see the traffic, it goes all the way back. Petrol station's over there, and there's queuing going on in that car park over there as well. It's just a little bit crazy over here at the moment. I'm gonna go in Tesco and I'll be back with you soon. So still dark, you can't see me properly. I'm finished in Tesco's, and then what I do in the mornings is I'll go and pull up and sit somewhere quiet and read for a little while. I find that if I don't make time in the mornings to do it, I don't find time in the day to read. So it is coming into autumn now, so it's dark in the mornings. I used to be able to read with the daylight. My car is still got lights on for some reason. There we go. Okay, I just needed to open my door to turn my lights off. And even though I've parked under a street light, I still will need my phone, my torch, to read. And this is what I am currently reading, Little White Hands by Mark Cushion. I set time in the mornings to read, but I'm not a very fast reader, so I'll try and be as quick as I can. I actually had an ARC reader. I was on ARC reader for them, and I took too long. They actually unfollowed me before I'd even left a review. They obviously thought I wasn't gonna finish the book or review them, but when I was ready and I went to make contact with them, they'd actually unfollowed me. So yeah, I'm not a very fast reader, but I do try and set time every morning to read. So I'm going to read. I need my torch, unfortunately, so you can't watch me, and I'll be back. That's my reading done. As you can see, it is lighter out there, and now I don't know if you can see him back there. No, it's too dark. I am going to take him for his second toilet, because for some reason he needs to go twice in the morning. You can come with me. Okay, all done. Now I'm getting back in the car. There he is. So I forgot to mention that, oh, let me turn you around the other way. The boy, Kabir, he is an office dog. He's a good boy. So yeah, he comes to work with me every day, which is why he needs to go to the toilet twice in the morning, thinking about it, because he doesn't get to go again until lunchtime. So I need to make sure he's done before we get to work. So I've got work in, you know what, this is recording upside down. Oh my god, can you tell I am new at this? Let's put you up the right way. Here we are. Okay, so this is my office. We clear this, not the most glamorous of offices, but we clear it, and then because we clear it and we make space, the warehouse, they need more space. They think, oh, the girls have got a nice clear office, let's go and leave our stuff up there. So yeah, there's no point, and they use it as a storage room for us. So not the most glamorous, but definitely the best job that I've ever had. If it was glamorous, then this one... Where are you, boy? We can't see you. Come into the light. There we go. Come see. Hey. If it was glamorous, then maybe this one couldn't be with me. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to make myself a drink. So I don't drink caffeine anymore. I found that it was playing up with my anxiety. I've drunk it all my life and I never realised until we got a coffee machine in the office. I started drinking it more often. And then I would sit for all morning till the afternoon, sit with just unexplainable anxiety. There was no rhyme, no reason to it. There wasn't anything that was making me anxious, but I had the feeling of anxiety. And I'd sit there for months, this was, just every morning with anxiety. But I didn't really have it on the weekend, so I should have guessed it was drinking too much coffee at work. So I quit caffeine and now I drink barley, sorry about the rich packaging, barley cup. It is naturally caffeine free, made from barley, rye and chicory. And to sweeten it up, I put some hot chocolate in there because it tastes like coffee, mildly. It's got a mild coffee taste, so put it with some chocolate and I've got a mocha. My lunch. Usually I have pita every day, but I have pita. And here we are. This is where I spend, God, what percentage of that of your life? 50% more of my life? Let me see him down there. And that's where the boy sleeps. So yeah, you've seen my routine. It's very low maintenance. I work in a very casual office, so I don't have a hair routine. Let me just load this up. Sign in. I don't have a hair routine, as you can see. I don't have a makeup routine. I don't wear makeup to work. No breakfast. I know it's not good for you, but I usually have a banana with me. I haven't today, they were too green. But I don't really feel like I can eat in the morning. So at this point, I kick off my shoes and I bring a blanket in with me and I get cozy because why not? I am here 9 hours. I really enjoy it, my job, and I enjoy being here. I've got a nice quiet office. I've got a comfy chair. I've got my chicory, I've got my dog. Why wouldn't I make myself as comfortable as possible to enjoy it? I'm here for a long time, so I treat it as a second home. What I through my recovery is it's important to develop a positive mindset and try and see the best in every situation. So even though the work I'm currently doing is not writing, it's not exactly what I want to be spending my time doing, there's still things that I can focus in on to improve my mindset, and little things like bringing in a blanket, putting my feet up on my chair and making myself as comfortable as possible are just some of the few things that I can do to try and concentrate on the good in every situation, because there's good and bad to pretty much every situation. You can pick the good sides and you can pick the bad sides. It's not up to you. It's up to you what you choose to focus in on. And now I make a conscious effort to focus in on the positive. Whereas before, during depression, it was habitual to think of the negative. And I would say things like, I don't enjoy anything anymore, and there's nothing in life that I enjoy. And I used to really, when it was a situation that you should be enjoying, I used to be focusing on the fact that I wasn't enjoying it. What is there to enjoy in it? And now I've completely changed my mindset and gone the other way. Now I try and look for absolutely everything I can to be happy about. It was a vital part to my recovery. I don't think you can do it without doing that. Personally, I couldn't. So as you can probably tell through small, not mistakes, but just errors in this video, this is my first vlog, and I realised that typing on my keyboard, I don't have my AirPods in, so my mic is not here. My mic is there, so you could probably hear the tapping louder than you can hear my talking. But I guess with everything you learn as you go, and I'm not typing on my keyboard now, and I will not make the same mistake. And before, you were upside down, and I now know not to turn my phone the other way when I'm recording. So I will get better and better as I go. That's if I decide to be a vlogger. No, I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy recording and documenting and making videos. I really enjoy it. But this morning recording myself has added an element of stress that I don't usually have in the mornings. My mornings are very chilled. I make an effort to make them chilled, and then I feel like I'm a little bit, I can feel it in my chest a little bit more stress. And I guess, well, vloggers can tell me, I'm going to assume that it gets better the more you vlog and the more you get used to it. Do you forget the camera's there? Do you forget that? Does it become second nature to just pick up the camera and film everything? So usually in the morning, I will quickly check my Twitter and see what you guys are all up to. I got a comment on one of my posts. I did a collaboration with Ali Aldridge, and we did the 7 secrets to pit mad success. You know what, I think this is my mic now, because I've plugged my headphones in, which is good, because that means I can type. And so I did a blog to the 7 secrets to pit mad success, because that's how I got published. And one of my followers has commented on the post and said, thank you, this was very helpful. So it's nice. I think that's why we all produce content, to help other people. It makes you feel good when you share it, and you get a little bit of engagement on it, and it helps somebody, makes an impact on their lives. And yeah, I'm pleased that she left that comment. I'm gonna send out a tweet. I tweet every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And I'm going to say good morning to everyone. So because I'm a writer, I feel like I have to grammar check and proofread all my tweets, because I feel like, because the majority of my followers are writers themselves, I feel like I have to put in the effort to... I have had a mistake in a tweet once before, and people like to jump on that maybe there's a grammar mistake, and they'll write that in the comments. So that's what you want to spend your day doing. So yeah, I've written, "Good morning, friends. I am recording my very first vlog, a day in the life of an author with a full-time job." And then I've asked, does anyone else have to work full-time whilst pursuing their dreams? So let's send that. There we go, that's gone. So I've got over 5,000 followers at the moment on Twitter, and I find engagement, it fluctuates. I think that's to do with the Twitter algorithms. Yesterday's tweet only got 7 likes, but then last week or the week before I tweeted about my very first author interview and it got over 600 likes. So quite a difference. I think that's mainly to do, obviously, the content that you post, but did I call it a YouTube algorithm before? I'm not sure. Twitter algorithm. And already 1 like on my tweet, which is always good if you post it immediately and it gets engagement straight away. Twitter recognises this as a worthy post and then they will put it in front of more people, more of your followers to see, and then you can get more impressions and more engagement. But if you don't get engagement I find from experience, if you don't get engagement in the first 10 to 20 minutes, your post is not going to be seen by very many people. The impressions are going to be under 1,000. And my second like. I've spotted a grammar mistake in my tweet. Let's see if anyone picks it up. Okay, well, I best get back to work. So at about 9 o'clock, I take a short break and I just take him outside for a little while and walk around the yard a few times. And then we go back upstairs and I'll do another chicory. Where is it, lass? Where is it, lassie? You know I'm being weird, don't you? You know. You know I'm gonna go round again? Come on then, let's go round again. He knows that by holding my phone out, he knows that I'm being weird and not being myself, so he's not being himself either. So it's like he's camera shy, and I'm not acting natural because I'm holding my phone out and I don't usually do that. He knows it, so he's being weird. So now it is 12:30 and we go for lunch at 1 o'clock. There is, luckily for me and Kabir, there is a national park just there. So that's where we walk at lunchtimes. I'll give you a little look around, but I won't be holding my phone out the entire time. And give you a little bit of an insight of my lunch break. And now I have 30 minutes to get back to work. So that was my lunch, well, that was my walk, and this is my lunch. It is my dinner from last night, which was butter chicken. I say chicken because it's obviously not real chicken. And butter chicken with courgettes and onions and mushrooms, and unfortunately white rice. I usually go for brown rice, but we didn't have any brown, we just had the white left over, so I had to have white rice. So I don't think the food tastes too nice after I've cooked it in the microwave, and makes me feel a bit funny eating microwave food. So I'm gonna eat this cold and I will see you after. And after I've eaten, Kabir shares it with me, but then he gets to eat some lunch too. Sprinkle it on the pan, and then he takes his time. It's 2 o'clock and it looks like I got back just in time. Well, it is 5:15 and that is our day.